in this twisted day and age, marriages seem to be the most difficult thing to handle. Couples of today derive pleasure in calling or filing for divorce. But now, if a home is having an issue, is calling out for divorce the right way to go about it? My question is, what is that ingredient or spice that is missing in today's marriage that made the marriages of the home so interesting? What is that spice that our parents used to spice up their homes that today's marriage has lost completely? So on the street of Lagos today, we want to find out from one or two persons how a home can stand and how young couples are meant to build a home and tolerate themselves. So join me as we take a ride so we find out from people what they have to say. My name is Ep1-Amos and I am your host. This is Spices of Marriage and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If not yet subscribe, click on the red button below and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and please make a comment on the comment section. You can drop your contribution, your opinion, your view about this topic. We are here now and I want to find out what Mrs. have to say to us. I just met her here, and so she's going to be introducing herself and she'll tell us what she does for a living. So please, ma.
Hi, okay, so my name is Lucy Bashiru. I'm a business developer and a client executive for an educational firm. Basically, what we do is study abroad.
Just study abroad?
Yeah, study abroad.
Like, I don't understand.
Okay, so we help people who want to study in several destinations across the world to process their study. We help them through the visa processing. The end point is that they go abroad to study in a place of their destination, and they are successful in what they do. So that's basically what I do.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So we are here for a reason. The thing is, we've been going around asking people, because if you look around us today, a lot of young couples are calling out for divorce. And I've realized that their regular slogan today is, it's not working. And if it's not working, just walk out of the marriage. And as a young couple, do you think that is the best way to solve a situation? Maybe if there's an issue at home, the best solution is to just call for a divorce and walk out of the marriage.
Okay, so I think my uncommon opinion, right? A lot of people get this vague ideology that there's this perfect thing called marriage. And sometimes they get it from movies they see, and even the pretense people put on social media. So they tell themselves, that is what I want. But for everything that is perfect deserves work. So I think the mistake they are making is you make things work. This doesn't just work on their own, and it's an effort from both parties. So I think it's constantly an issue because people think that something is just going to fall down from the sky and make the marriage work. Just as it's personal development, for any good marriage to work, you have to be committed to developing that marriage. That's my opinion.
That's it. Because my question is, what is that ingredient that is missing in today's marriage that our parents got right? Because a lot of us came out from a home. We came out from a home.
Yeah.
We've seen homes that produce beautiful and glorious destinies today. The women in those marriages tolerated a lot of things. Why is it difficult for today's couple, especially the young girls? Why is it so difficult for them to tolerate? Like I said, you're a young woman. How long have you been married?
Over here.
Over a year. And if you are to advise your fellow young couples, what are you going to say to them? Why is it difficult for them to tolerate their homes today?
Okay, so I think I want to start the question by answering what is lacking.
What is lacking here?
I think one of the first things I'll say is commitment. People are not commitment driven. They just want to go in a thing, just hop into the next thing.
Yeah.
They're not committed to seeing things through. And it doesn't just start in the marriage. It starts from when you were a single person. It starts with that project at school. It starts with being committed to your friends.
Wow.
So commitment is one thing that is lacking. I think resilience.
Sorry, back to that commitment.
Yeah.
Please take it back again. It starts with being committed in
Your school. It starts with being committed with your friends. It starts with being committed with any project at all.
Wow, okay.
It's the desire to want to see that thing work out in the end.
That means if you can stay committed to the things you do, definitely you stay committed to marriage.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. Oh,
Honestly speaking, I also am a counselor.
oh really?
Interestingly
Beautiful.
enough, I studied that in my university, and we see that a lot of people lack the finishing power. So they start things, and when the going gets tough, they just want to up out. Now, it started in their school. It started when they're running a project. It started with looking for the easy way out.
Yeah. Yes.
And then now it comes to the marriage, and you're seeing that same challenge. The question is, how you expect to react differently when you're used to leaving things halfway.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. When you're talking about resilience.
Yes, and then resilience is that willpower to see that thing through to the end. So you're committed and you're saying, I know I'm going to have challenges, but I want to see the end. Now, knowing that the journey is not going to be easy, I'm resilient enough. It's also called grit.
Yeah.
The willpower to want to ensure that that thing works regardless of the challenges.
Wow.
These are the things people are lacking. And I have to repeat, sorry, it's not lacking in marriage, it's lacking in individualism.
Wow. It's not lacking in marriage, but in individualism.
And when these people who
So it
lack,
has to do with personal decision.
yes,
Oh, okay.
and when these people who lack this individual important traits come together in marriage, they are always, I want to go out. Oh, I just broke up with my boyfriend and I hop into the next. They're always thinking, I can hop into the next husband too. One of my mentor, Miles Moru, said something. He said, marriage is not about two people who are 50% good. He said, you need people who are 100% good. Enjoy your singlehood, build certain skills, and when you come together, you blossom.
Wow, this is beautiful. That means marriages are meant for people that are ready. Is that what you say?
Absolutely.
And what if they are not ready and they find themselves in it? That means they can still work it out.
Yes, you can always. Readiness is relative. When I say readiness, there's always no 100% readiness. Like, I've come to see things in my spouse I didn't know when we're not living together.
Yeah.
So it still boils down to, I'm committed regardless of what I see, even though it's not what I know him to be, to ensure that it works.
So in a nutshell, you're saying that part of the ingredient that is missing in marriage today is resilience,
Commitment,
and commitment. Is there any other thing?
grit, the willpower to see it through to the end.
Oh, beautiful. In fact, this is fantastic. That is to say, whatever that must be good must be built. You have to build whatever that must be, and it has to do with individualism. It has
Honestly.
nothing to do with marriage. That means if you are going to school now, pay attention to your studies.
Yeah.
Be committed to it. Be committed to everything that you do, because it will play out later. And these things play out in marriages. So you can't expect to, okay, I used to say this, you can't steal from the future and expect to have 100% in the future. So whatever you do, just know that it's going to wait for you in front. The way you lay your bed, you lie on it. Thank you so much.
You're
It's a
welcome. My
privilege
pleasure.
talking with you.
Thank you.
In fact, you gave the most beautiful. I don't think I want to talk to anybody again. I'm done for today.
that's
And so,
lovely.
yes, I'm
Thank
glad
you.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy
You're
meeting you. So,
welcome.
guys, we are going to see you in our next episode. Please stay tuned to this station. Like the video, click, make a comment, subscribe, and please, if you're seeing it on Facebook, like my Facebook channel. I love you guys, but don't forget, Christ loves you most. For marriage is purpose. Don't mess it up. If you mess it up.